Playing the new game mode, Critical Strike. Did I tell you about this shit?
No, you have not.
All right, so check it out, man. It's the same thing as like the regular game where it drops you in as a 16-man unit.
Huh?
But instead of dropping everybody off at once, this drops you off at 4 different locations on the map.
Oh no, you did tell me about this.
Yes, you have to fight your way to a center point where there's a final assault. And holy fucking balls, it gets intense. They've completely done the AI system for spawning. We got actual fucking bug holes now that they will keep pouring out of if you don't blow that motherfucker up. I believe I've only seen one round, but I believe M55 tactical nuke launcher.
Okay, so you believe in Joe Hendry.
I am going to be the worst teammate ever in this critical strike because I will not be communicating with them.
That's what you should call it. You should call it the Joe Hendry because you believe.
Hey, man, apparently in the next update they're tweaking it so we can control the missile after it leaves the launcher. Do you know what that means? I'm going to be fucking bugs up.
I believe in the Hardys.
Okay, so it looks like this round is already started. Oh, God, I'm by myself.
Oh God! Oh, someone help me! Death has come for us all.
It's come for me already. I'm not even joking. Okay. Okay, run. Run. Find your friends. They're not my friends. They're just people I'm in the service with.
I
I
didn't
fell in a
do
hole.
shit.
I'm doing my part, but I don't want to. It's okay. I'm only 320 meters away from where everybody else is apparently getting attacked by a shit ton of bugs. Oh, that's a grenader.
Oh, that's a problem right there.
Yeah, he's going to shoot blue shit at me out of his fucking butt. You ever been killed by a bug asshole? It's demoralizing.
Oh, and hello, everybody. Hi, Doctor. It's like, hi, everybody. Hi, Doctor Nick.
Hi, experimental plasma launcher, and you're dead.
And everything was good until the Fire Nation attacked.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I'm covering a lot of ground, though. These motherfuckers better be, oh, great, new orders received. And it looks like we're, oh, it's a fucking tiger. Kill it with fire, kill it with fire, kill it with fire, with fire. I'm dead. Hi, everybody. Hey,
Oh, God.
let
Ladies and
me,
gentlemen.
let me just go ahead and quote a 2025 or 2026 Royal Rumble surprise return. Hi, guys.
Yeah, right? Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, this is. You know what? No, fuck it. This is the Nerdport Network. There ain't no specialty bullshit with this. This is the NPN. This is our bull. This is just us bullshitting, and we'll call it a podcast.
I mean, I call it a clusterfuck, but sure. Hey,
Uh,
that medic is hauling ass the opposite direction of me.
I mean, listen, it could be a clusterfuck dumpster fire, but at the same time, it's just.
And that was just, that is exactly what I wanted to see. I drop in, start killing bugs, and there goes the medic hauling ass in the opposite direction.
Yes, that's what everyone wants to see.
Right? Even the medic's like, you know what, dude? Fuck you. I'm out. Oh,
Fuck
hold
this
on.
shit, I'm out.
Hold on a second.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm gonna take my shit and leave.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, you know what? At least we got a good medic. Maybe if his robot can get to me, I got blown up on top of a, I don't know, geode maybe.
Oh, that could have been worse. I thought you said showed.
I mean, it kind of looks like one.
It's the thing Rhea Ripley likes to beat people with.
Not even gonna lie, that medic is a fucking ninja with that shotgun.
Could be worse. Could be a hobo with
Could be Axe Cop.
Hobo with a shotgun, baby.
So many bugs. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Shield.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No way. I'm about to leave. I'm about to take my shit and leave.
All right, so let's get into the shit.
Oh, and the shit we can get into.
Yeah, because I have found out some more information on that today. Actually,
Oh, really?
I have.
So if anyone's not been paying attention to the fucking news, what's wrong with you? Quentin Rampage Jackson's son has been in the news, MMA fighter, for taking things a little bit too far, to say the least.
Well, we're going to get into that here in a second because there were a few contributing factors that we cannot overlook here.
No, and there's
things that have come to light recent. Things that, while do not excuse what happened, do sort of explain what happened and does 100% shift the focus of who is to blame for what happened. So continue.
Yeah, so during an indie match, what was it, Saturday?
Just a Saturday night or Sunday night show.
I think it's Raj Jackson.
It is.
Was a at that point what everyone thought was he was a fan. There was a spot where there was a push to the head, and it was supposed to lead to a.
It was a propped beer can to the head.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a prop beer. From what I understand, it was a prop beer can. It was not real.
Okay. And proceeded during the show, later on in the show, to enter, jump the guard, well, no guardrail, so there's your first problem.
So there's problem number one.
Get in the ring and proceed to power slam him to the point where he was unconscious at the ground and hit him 22 times with solid punches.
Yes, that is the story that's being portrayed.
Well, that is the video that has been shown.
No. That is the story that has been portrayed so far. There is a bit more to this story.
Oh no, I understand that. I'm saying that is public opinion because that is the video that has been circulating.
Correct. Now, there were some factors to this. And while it does not excuse it in any way, shape, or form, it does make his reaction make sense.
Somewhat sense.
If you will.
If you will, Daddy.
All right, so first things first. This was a planned spot that did go wrong. Now, normally we would all say, guy went to business for himself. And in a way, he did.
Yeah, to an extent, he did.
But here are some extenuating factors, extenuating circumstances that the public has not been made aware of, that we need to actually talk about and take a look. The first is that this was an approved spot that went wrong.
Yep.
Second, and this one's a biggie to me. Apparently, because at first the defense for everybody was, oh, well, he's dealing with a concussion. He's not dealing with a concussion. He's dealing with CTE.
Right.
Does cause changes to personality and behavior. If Chris Nowinski taught us nothing, it's that.
Yes.
Next would have to be that as much as everybody wants to put all this blame on Raj Jackson and whoever, we have to lay a fair amount of the blame on the promotion, and the booker, because I think the worst part of what happened is the video that came out of the booker, and I'm going to use his name because it is on fucking video. AJ Mana, who took an outsider from the business, a fan, and explained to him what a receipt was, but not when it's appropriate to give a receipt.
Yeah. Just because his father used to work, was a wrestler, it was a legit, collegiate wrestler, and, Christ, his father also worked many of, TNA and stuff like that, so his dad knows the business. Doesn't mean he does.
That is correct. It does not mean he does. And the fact that he's dealing with CTE, he should have never been anywhere near a ring. So if you watch the video, Psycho Stu, and let me just say, Psycho Stu, man, prayers and healing vibes, I'm pulling for you. It was planned for him to come into the ring after the beer can spot, the prop beer can spot, and come in and do a double leg takedown.
Yes.
Which he did beautifully. But
he landed him square in his head. Just say what it is.
And well, he wasn't ready for how hard that bump came through. Because if you watch Stu, he posted, he planted, he threw his arms out to break the fall.
Yeah.
The first punch was worked. It was stiff.
But it was worked.
The 21 remaining punches were 100% real, and they had bad intentions behind them. Because, again, kid's got CTE, and he's getting gassed up by the fucking booker. Getting gassed up by a guy who's supposed to be there to protect the workers. And he sat there and he stewed and he got pissed. And then we saw the result. He went through with what he was supposed to. And then he beat the ever-living fuck out of a veteran.
Yeah.
and he did it with ease. Partially because, well, he wasn't expecting it.
And two, I mean, it is an MMA fighter.
And two, MMA. Here's something I've been thinking about today, dude. MMA fighters are some of the most disciplined athletes on the planet.
Oh, there was something else going on.
Right. That's why I'm saying it had to be something to do with the CTE.
Right.
And yes, as much as people are going to say like it's a cop out or whatever, it is 100% something that we have to take into effect because that causes changes to your personality.
And I mean, like,
so,
that was one of those things where it was like, he, like you said, 21 hits. 21 hits. 20 too many.
Yes, I will 100% agree with that, my friend.
And we've talked about this. Where the fuck were the boys? Where was the ref?
That is my question, is where was the ref? And yes, where were the boys? But, I mean, let's be honest about this, too, dude. Because I don't know.
Sorry. Stu was a heel, right?
Well, no, dude. He was a big white meat baby face. He was a fucking America gimmick. He was a.
Then where were the faces?
Probably scared of getting their ass kicked by fucking Rampage Jackson.
Then you should have never booked the guy in the first place.
Look, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with that at all. He should not have been booked on that show.
Like, I'm sorry. I always say that. It's like, listen, okay, he's here in this. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you can't use somebody, because God forbid I've watched Tito Ortiz and Quentin and his father, like, straight up do business. And, I mean, shit. Tito Ortiz was in a ring with Kurt Angle and had a match, for the most part, with Kurt Angle.
Right, like, it's not an impossible feat, but, like, there was something going on with that poor fucking kid, man. I can say that poor fucking kid because he's a young man dealing with a fucking injury that's going to more than likely give him Alzheimer's by the time he's fucking 30.
Yeah.
So, like, as bad as I feel for Stu, I also feel for Raj. Because this is something, and something I've been saying all day to anybody that's asked me about it, is like, this is something that shouldn't have happened, and it shouldn't have happened because what happened in a matter of seconds just killed 2 careers. Because I doubt Stu's going to get back in the ring after this. And I say that because he was using fucking wrestling to get over his PTSD.
Right.
So, like, this was an unfortunate incident, man. It really was.
But at the same time, too, if you're going to sit there and tell me that Stu is not going to sue the living piss out of him, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, no, I will guarantee you that Stu ain't going to have to work a day in his life after this. But, and you know what? That's another thing that I don't think that the wrestlers were thinking about. Because, I mean, yeah, there's the fear of getting your ass beat. Like, straight beat. By a legitimate fighter like that.
Yeah, me and you have talked about this. I'm sorry. If that was me in that situation, go ahead, Raj. Take one swing at me. Because if I'm doing that to defend somebody, guess what? Another lawsuit's coming your way.
I'm not sure if he was on the show, but the guy that ran out and, like, separated him and got him off of Stu.
Yeah.
A little bit like Lance Archer.
Yeah.
And if it was Lance, that makes sense because he'd be the only motherfucker in the back that'd be big enough be a threat.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Lance, but yeah, I get your point.
But yeah, it looked like him.
If it was a Saturday show because Lance would have been in London. Lance was on Forbidden Door.
He was on the Chunky Chips Ahoy commercial?
Yep. We'll get to that.
Yeah, but like this is something that needs to be investigated. I'm sure that Raj is going to be looking at some jail time, guaranteed.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously it's no excuse, but for God's sakes, like there's more of an issue with like listen, I blame Raj for a lot of that, but on the same hand, I have issues with the booker and the ref.
And I also take offense to the fact that it took like 18 hours for the promotion to say something about it, and it was a blanket statement, and that AJ Mana hasn't said shit.
Oh, you got to say something. It's your ass. I mean, shit. How many times have we dealt... shit, personally. How many times have we dealt with Fury?
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, it's Rob. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm telling you right now, I've dealt with shit like this, and you kind of need to be the first to the punch.
Yeah, you need to be out in front of it. ASAP. And they weren't. Nope. They didn't even... They were like, well, we'll deal with it when we get to it.
Yeah, guess what? You dealing when you get to it is not gonna have Stu come back and wrestle again.
Right.
So that's a big issue. But
I agree. I agree with you 100%, man.
what? Yeah. Okay. Everyone's blaming this. It's like, no, I blame all these motherfuckers.
First off, we have to blame, we have to blame the promotion. They allowed it to happen. They did.
Yeah.
That's on them. So, like, I don't know, man. It's a really unfortunate situation. That's what I have to say about it right now. Like, it is a very unfortunate situation.
It is at the same time, though. I get it. Like, people sitting there blaming one thing. It's like, bro, you can't.
I mean, we could blame all kinds of things for it, but what good's it gonna do us is... So the biggest thing about this, and I don't think that we've talked about it, is that they have said, and apparently it's been confirmed, that during this vicious 21 punch assault, Stu flatlined.
Yeah, that is something that I read.
And if that's true, now we're out of the bounds of we can use CTE to talk about this sudden change and violent swing in his personality to we might be looking at an attempted murder charge.
Yeah.
And CTE will be the defense. It will 100% be the defense because it has to be.
Yeah. And is it fair? No. Is it more of a tournament? Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, he's got CTE, but again, this needs to, as much as we fall this on Raj, this needs to also fall on Stu. And like, okay, as much as I blame the ref, it's weird. Like, I can't fully blame the ref because ref was scared shitless. Okay, you should have never been in the ring in the first place. On the same hand, too, that's on the booker.
Like, let me just say though, man, we can say it's on the ref, but let's be honest, dude. In that moment, whenever everything's going okay and then it isn't, we're not thinking, oh, if he hits me, I'm going to sue him and his dad. We're thinking, if I step in and break this up, he's going to do that to my face.
Right.
The suing thing doesn't come into your fucking thought process until after.
Right. Well, I think like, you know what? It's grade A marketing too. The first thing that you got to think of is why the hell are you? What when you see a quote unquote pull apart, your first instinct is you have to make sure everyone's safe. Well, clearly it is visible that Stu was never safe.
Well, I mean, it was never supposed to be a pull apart. He was supposed to come in, double leg takedown, because if you watch the video, he picks him up from the side of the ring, turns him to the center. That tells me that he knew what to do there. He threw him down, though, instead of dropping him like a bump. He threw him like an
He
MMA
Alabama slammed him for the most part, but dropped him right on his freaking head.
Kinda. He landed
shoulder.
like he was in,
he landed shoulder.
Like I said, he landed like he was in an MMA fight, not a wrestling ring.
Right.
And then the first punch looked worked. The other 21 did not.
No.
Now, there has been some incriminating evidence against Raj come out. Like, after the altercation happened and he's walking through the parking lot talking about how he's tired of people calling him a fucking bitch. And he just showed everybody he wasn't no bitch. That makes it sound like it's a premeditated attack. Not only that, but on his live stream,
which you cannot find anymore because he has officially been kicked off of Kick.
On his live stream, he looks over at his buddy who's recording and says, and I quote, "That shit didn't even hurt, it just pissed me off."
Then you knew what you were doing.
And then CTE goes out the window. So like I said, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of folded fucking corners in this thing because we're not seeing everything. Because apparently, like, even after it happened, in between segments, like, dude shook his hand and was like, "Hey, sorry if that was too hard," and he was like, "No, you're good," blah blah blah. But CTE would explain the mood swing from being okay to I'm gonna rip this dude a new fucking asshole with my fists.
Right.
There's a lot of moving parts going on and a lot of shit that we haven't been told.
No, and that's a problem. It's shit that we haven't been told.
Yes.
I mean, granted, we're finding some interesting shit.
And I will say that one of the craziest things I've seen is a video. Somebody took a video of Rampage seeing that footage for the first time.
Yeah.
And you can just, first off, you can see the disappointment in his face. But you can also see shock. The shock that his son just did this. So, like I said, I mean, I think at very least he's going to be looking at some jail time. If they hit him, if they're able to hit him with an attempted murder charge, depending on what happens with Psycho Stu's health, maybe more.
Yeah, there's more to the story, and like always, we will. If we find out shit, we will find out. Like we always do, we end up journalism. We're not journalists. We play them on TV, but
I'm not a journalist. I play one on TV. Go fuck yourself.
Listen here, Corn Julio.
Go suck a dick with your butt.
Oh, speaking of sucking dicks with your butt, good segue.
Hey!
Forbidden Backdoor.
That's a fucking 2-pointer, my friend.
Oh, listen, darling. Normally it's a 5-pointer.
I said 2-pointer, not fucking 2-fister.
Well, I mean, it is a 2-fister sister.
It's not a 2-fister sister.
You sure about that?
And, since this will be up for replay tomorrow, let me just go ahead and say, happy birthday, Mama Stuntcock.
There you go. But no, so yeah, Forbidden Backdoor. Because God forbid you turn around and watch this when it's supposed to be on and realize that, how to describe it? It was way too fucking long.
You're saying a whole lot of words right now, and I just want to tell you, don't tell me how to live my life, sir.
Did you watch it?
I watched a little bit of it. I watched about as much AEW as I could stomach, personally.
Okay, so... Alright, I just pulled up the results. There were 13 matches on this card. This is including the pre-show.
That's 13 matches?
Yep.
Good Lord, that's a lot.
Yeah. 13 matches.
Especially, dude, for one card, that's more than the WrestleMania card. And that's a 2-night event.
And I'll say this, okay. So, the shortest match on the card was 7 minutes and 20 seconds, and that was on the pre-show. That's how embarrassing that is. The longest was the main event, which was 32 minutes, 30 seconds.
And what was it?
Oh, the cage match.
Oh, the unsanctioned match?
Which, by the way, I have an issue with.
But it's unsanctioned, honey.
Well, that's actually the thing I have an issue with. So, let me ask you something storyline related. The lights out match is pretty much, hey guys, the show is over. This match we don't have any sanction over. It is a no disqualification. Just, we have a ref here to count 3.
If it's unsanctioned and it's not a part of their show, why are they supplying their referee?
Well, there's one issue that I had. I go, first off, you should have had a regular ref in street clothes show up, because that would have made sense. Like, even if it was one of their referees,
right.
Have him show up in street clothes. Make it look like he's not part of AEW. He is just there to count the 3.
Right.
They should be taking off all of the ring aprons. It still had Forbidden Door on it.
That's why I fucking hate those matches, dude. It's stupid.
No. Now, here's the final one. And this is the one that no one seems to kind of grasp. When the bell rings, what should happen, technically? When the match is over, anything that happens afterwards should technically go on AEW, right? In storyline.
Yeah.
The match ends. Will Ospreay gets his neck damaged more, and he's going to surgery anyway. But they quote unquote hurt him, and an unsanctioned after the match is completely over.
Okay.
If I'm Will Ospreay, if I come back, that should be the first thing I fucking say. I blame AEW for it all.
Right.
Because, it was an unsanctioned match. Guess what? Match was over. What happened next is on AEW.
That's right. They have to take responsibility as a company.
Because it wasn't during the match. If it happened during the match, you can claim it. But because it happened during when the match was over and the cage was going back up, technically it should be on AEW. Storyline wise.
Yeah.
Now, are they going to do that? No, because they're not smart like that. Because that would actually be a great story. Like, hey, Will Ospreay's gone for a year, comes back, blames AEW. That there's a new phase of how Will Ospreay gets booked. It's a new character wrinkle for Will Ospreay. But, they probably won't do that because, God forbid, we can't.
Right.
Am I wrong though? As someone that just, as a fan that's a booker.
I've never been a fan of the lights out match myself.
No, but to make a different story, like to actually work a story that way, be a different way of doing it, right?
It would.
And then but here's the thing then. It makes those light out matches special.
Yeah.
Because after the match is over, everything that happens is going to be on AEW. So why would AEW put risk into that after the match?
Right.
So then it makes that match even more special. Because why would AEW even sign off on an all-out, on a lights-out match after the show? Now, some people won't think of it that way, but...
I was about to say, first off, let's be honest. Nothing AEW does really make sense.
No, you're right. But then again, we're talking about complete and utter morons.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a company that looks like it's a monkey fucking a football.
What did you watch?
I basically caught highlights of the show.
Okay, did you see Darby Allin's fucking crash? Okay, sorry. Did you see Darby Allin's fall, and did you see Jon Moxley gruesome bullshit?
No.
Okay, during this match, Jon Moxley took a fork and put it in the earlobe of what's it called? Of Darby.
Darbster?
Of Darby, and twisted it. So immediately you could think of, yes, he was bleeding out the side of his fucking head.
Yeah.
It was
Obviously.
so you want to say that? Remember how you were saying how the syringe
Was cringe?
was during Hangman stuff was stupid as hell.
Yep.
This was worse.
How?
Because there was no fucking point. There was absolutely zero fucking reason for Moxley to take a fork to his earlobe and twist it. Except for shock value. And, here's the thing. It wasn't the end of the match. At least Hangman and Swerve doing that at the end of the match, yes, may have been shock value, but at least it was the final moment.
Right.
Unlike this, where there was still, God, I think like 20 minutes into the there was still like another 20 minutes left in the match.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it was like it was fucking pointless.
A Darby Allin spot that was pointless? You don't say.
Oh, I do. What was the other one? I mean, Darby almost killing himself was fucking hilarious too.
Again, what else is new?
Oh, Darby, I'm gonna jump off the fucking cage with Gabe Kidd get me in a chokehold, and then just, I'm not a nugget.
I am not a nugget.
Right through four tables. Gabe, on the other hand, decided to shoot over, and landed with Darby Allin square on his fucking back onto the floor.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
What kind of fucking stupidity is that?
who the hell booked this shit?
Who booked this garbage? You did, sir. Oh.
Oh yeah, and then Tony Khan decided to now make an announcement. Get ready for this bullshit. And I say bullshit. So, if you have the on the spot the title, the gauntlet title match, the contract,
Yeah.
it's no more what's it called? It's no more Money in the Bank style. It's you have to declare a match.
What do you mean you have to declare a match?
So, like, hey, we're gonna have MJF versus Hangman for the fourth time. Okay, he can't cash in. He has to declare it's a legit contract. Now, it's dumber than a box of fucking rocks.
It sounds very convoluted.
Oh, it is. Like they're they're trying to make it like the G1 climax, but
legally they can't.
They don't do it in a tournament. Like at least the G1, it's won in a tournament.
That's true.
It's in a month-long wrestling first off, imagine that. You're a worker. Imagine working for a month straight and traveling. Like, no days off.
I mean, what's the pay?
Well, I mean, it's the New Japan contract. So.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a gaijin bringing you in. What's the pay? Just make up a number.
I don't even know what the hell they would fucking charge.
We're gonna say 5,000
for the whole month.
No, 5,000 a week. No, 5,000 a week.
Okay.
Contract, so you know they're gonna add more. They're gonna add a shit ton to it. Every day for a month.
Pretty much. I mean, that's usually how the G1 works.
Yeah, I'd do it.
I mean, but like, now it's like, oh, well, and also, too, you were ready for the kicker that no one talks about? The fucking G1 gets defended.
Oh, that's right, it does, doesn't it?
It is technically another title.
Very interesting.
It is technically another title. So take that for what you want.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, motherfucker.
Get fucked.
Get fucked, stay fucked.
Oh, you listen to what's his name too?
Yeah. He's funny.
He's my neck of the woods. Then again,
that's okay. You can have him. Guess who I've got in my neck of the woods, motherfucker?
Get fucked, Karen?
No. Stoner Gump.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
Your favorite hippie color is?
But alright, so and then the Jacksons got messed with again. They came out to Umbop.
I saw that and I thought that was really.
Listen, as much as we make fun of the Bucks and shit like that, I am so happy that the Bucks are at least playing along with this shit and actually like coming up with these like, hey, we're gonna go back and just make fun of ourselves from the whole.
Right. Break out our generation meme music.
Yeah. Call us Rod and Todd, which is just a straight meme.
I did. And they're like, "Fuck you, Justin Roberts."
It's like all that is a meme. If no one understands that joke, there's a meme of Rod and Todd doing the Young Bucks pose. That's all it is.
I know, but it's so good.
But it's funny because I just love the fact that they're self-aware at least.
They are. They are very, very much making fun of themselves with it. I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah, even though everyone knows that they are still the EVPs of the fucking company.
Right. They're still the faces that run the place.
Which is great though, because at least even though they're the faces that run the place, they're still making fun of themselves.
Yes, I've not disagreed with that once.
Oh, dude, you know how many people actually don't like the fact that they make fun of themselves?
Neckbeard fucking motherfuckers.
Dude, Kenny, like, the fact that Kenny Omega is literally there dancing to it because he had no idea that it was coming. I'm like, in storyline, he's the new EVP. Him and Ospreay are supposed to be the EVPs, and they didn't know the Kenny didn't know the fucking Umbop was coming. And he's fucking dancing in the fucking ring.
Umbop.
But no, then you have. So all right, I'll run down the card real quick.
Right.
8-person tag match. Kyle O'Reilly and Roddy Strong with El Desposito and Yura Yoramuri. Defeated CRU and Action Andretti and Leo Rush and the Don Callis family. Josh Alexander and Hiriko.
Okay.
8-minute tag match lasted, or 8-man tag match lasted 12 minutes.
That's actually a pretty good amount of time for a tag match.
For an 8-person clusterfuck, yeah.
I mean, for a tag match, period.
And for the curtain jerker too.
Curtain jerkers usually get 15, yeah, so 12's not bad.
All right. 2 for the pre-show, Gates of Agony, which is Bishop and Tonga Leona, and Ricochet defeated Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, and Speedball, and Michael Michael Okuya.
Okay.
Trios match, 9 minutes 55 seconds, so almost 10 minutes.
Okay.
8-woman tag match, Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and the Poison Spider, I can't pronounce her fucking name, and Megan Bayne. Defeated Haley Cameron, Statlander, Queen Amataya, and Willow.
Queen Amidala? What?
Yeah, Aminata. Amata?
Animentia?
Animentia, yeah. 8-woman, it got 11:15. And then the final match of the pre-show, where it was the Ops, Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Retained the trio's tag titles against the Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, Melione, and Robbie X. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. That was the shortest match on the card.
That was the shortest match on the card?
Yeah, trio's title match was the shortest match on the card.
If they're going to cut down their trios like that, why even have a trios division?
And by the way, this is the AEW trios title. It's not even the Ring of Honor trios title.
And here's the other question. Do people even give a fuck about trios titles?
They give a shit about the Ops. That's about it. Those are your champions right now. It's Shibata, Hobbs, and Joe. Which they're looking to Joe and Hook before Joe retires. Which I think that's going to be a passing of the torch to Hook. I'm cool with that. Now let's get to the shit show. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Curtain jerker for the regular show. Tag match, 13 minutes, 45 seconds. Copeland and Cage versus Killswitch and Sabian. Edge and Christian defeat Botchasaurus and Sabian. With Mother Wayne's Milkers in the corner.
Okay.
They're going to do the match with FTR, and then I don't know what they're doing after that. All right, your next match, Kyle Fletcher. Defeating Hiromu Takahashi for the AEW TNT title, 14 minutes, 40 seconds. Oh, there we go. I guess he cut out. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what did you hear? Did you hear the TNT?
I heard Takeshita.
You heard Takeshita?
Sure, Takeshita.
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 Fletcher retained the TNT title.
Okay.
Get ready for them to kind of push Fletcher because of Ospreay being gone.
Right.
Which I'm fine with. I like Kyle Fletcher. He's young enough that he's young enough and he's good.
Right.
He could be a new pillar, quote unquote, for this company.
I'll agree with that.
And speaking of the pillars, this is a pillar that can demolish the pillars. Mercedes Moné. Defeating Alec Windsor, Bozilla, and Persephone in a fatal four-way for the TNT title, 15 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yep. Just get the title off. Get every title off of that bitch.
Get the title off of that.
I don't know why people like her. I know why some guys like her, but I mean, I don't know why the wrestling fans like her.
Who, Mercedes?
Yeah.
So, I was just reading an article about this.
Like, I know why the boys like her.
No. I was actually just reading an article about this.
Okay.
So we're going through a shift, apparently, right now, in pro wrestling where success is not measured the same way. Like, we were learning the business and being fans of the business. The way that you realized if you had a good career or not was you went out and you worked and you based it off the fan reaction and where you got to work. Now, about how many belts you have, where you got them from, how many companies you got them from, how long you've had them, and how long you're going to have them. I call that the Mercedes Moné effect.
Well, what's funny and sad is that as much as we say that, could we technically say that's the Ultimo Dragon?
No, dude. The Ultimo, whenever Ultimo did it, it was a reward for being one of the best workers in the world. Or
the Kenny Omega.
Again, another guy that was one of the greatest workers at the time. Mercedes Moné is not a great worker. He will not be a great worker. So, fucking blah-de-da.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Why I said fucking bloody no.
Well, excuse me.
So yeah.
Um. Oh Jesus. Okay, what the hell? It's not my end. That's funny. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not gonna hear that 14 times. Huh. Well, I tried to get Ryan back on. Hmm. God damn it. There we go. Get over here. Try one more time. There we go.
No idea what happened there.
It kept saying that there's something wrong, like the connection. But my shit's perfectly fine. They know we're talking about AEW. They want us to shut the fuck up. Because of how bad it is.
Right.
Alright, so back to what we were talking about. What were we on? Okay. So yeah, we were talking about Mercedes. Moving on from her. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Nigel McGuinness.
Yeah.
17 minutes. Match of the fucking night.
Well, yeah, because those are actual wrestlers. Those are actual wrestlers.
Right. Like, match of the night, and oh, Nelly, was it a fucking insane match.
Excuse me.
You're good. What else? We had new tag team champions. Brody King and Bandito beat the Hurt Syndicate and FTR.
Okay.
Okada defeats Strickland. Swerve then gets his knees taken out by what's it called? The returning Wardlow.
Okay.
And was it returning Wardlow? And he's going to be out for a while. Time was Tony Storm. Oh, by the way, 15 and 16 minutes respectively. Time was Tony Storm beat Athena. 15 minutes, 15 seconds.
Okay.
Then. Oh, God. Freaking. Hangman defeated MJF, but had Paige been counted out or disqualified, he would have lost the title. 31 minutes, and then the lights out steel cage match,
Which is the dumbest shit ever.
It could work if it's done correctly, but it's never done correctly.
Dumbest shit ever, but okay.
I'm saying it can work if it's done right, but it's never done right.
Right.
Because there's too many fucking plot holes. Like I've said to you. Okay, well, what happens when? Oh, well, so and so is here. Well, then you just. He's now injured, and the match is technically over, and you are all liable.
Correct, good sir.
Tell me, how does that work?
I don't fucking know.
I know you don't know, but apparently they know, because, Hogan knows best.
Hey, brother.
Well, did you hear about that?
Yeah, that might be medical malpractice.
Yeah, that's going to be something we keep our eye on.
Yeah. I think it's something we have to keep our eye on.
All right,
I think it's something we have to.
I'm turning this off real quick. I'm turning the game off. I'm going back to our normal screen because I have to actually pay attention to this because we got to talk about Gamescom.
Okay, let's do it.
And all the video game news that has come out in the last couple weeks. We saw... Okay, so clear as day, we saw a new Call of Duty.
Uh-huh.
We knew that was coming. This actually looks good because we're getting four-player campaign, and it looks like they're actually taking their time with the story.
Okay.
They announced a new Hollow Knight, Silk Song. The original Hollow Knight, amazing game. Amazing game. They're dropping Kirby's Air Riders for the Switch 2, which there hasn't been a Kirby racing game since Kirby Air Rider for the GameCube.
Right.
We're getting Resident Evil 9, which looks fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
We're getting new Onimusha, which that was announced, but we already knew that.
I don't know.
It's a PS2 game that they're making the next sequel. Pretty much the next sequel to.
Okay, cool.
Have you watched anything of the Lego Batman trailer?
No.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. I need to do this real quick. I need to show you this. Okay. I just shared my screen. I'm actually gonna do this on my end. Hold on. I actually want to. Nope. Oops, sorry, everybody.
No, he's not. He's lying.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I don't want to get sued by Warner Brothers, so I'm turning that down.
Just send it to me off air.
I'll play it too.
Fuck, now I want to see what it says.
You can't see my screen? Or are you not paying attention?
I'm doing both very well, thank you.
So anyway, so it's going to be every what's it called? Every Batman game. Or every Batman movie, sorry. Every Batman movie, but it is being done in Legos, and it is using the Arkham fighting style. It is getting everything. So it's getting Keaton Batman. It's getting from Keaton all the way to Patterson.
Okay.
And we're getting it looks like we're also going to get the animated Batman. Some of the animated Batman stuff. So we're getting everything from fucking this game. And this game looks disgusting. Oh yeah, and then they just dropped Bane is going to be played by Matt Berry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm not a real big Lego fan, but that I'm definitely, you got my attention.
Right. It looks cool.
Yeah. They just dropped the next couple lineups for Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which you're going to get to play 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, all the DS and Game Boy games, MK Trilogy, MK4, and officially dropping, we are getting Sub-Zero Legacy and Strike Force. Or, sorry, not Strike Force. Special Forces, technically, is what it's called. Which are the two of the games that pretty much tanked Mortal Kombat.
Right.
They're putting it on this. They're so bad that they're good. Now, the question that is going to be on everyone's mind is, if this is the final update, cool. But if we're getting one more set of collections, I kind of want the 3D PS2 games on this too. I want Deadly Alliance, I want Deception, and I want Armageddon. And if we're getting Armageddon, I want fucking fatalities.
Yes. I'm with you on that.
I don't want goddamn create a fatality. No. I will gladly pay $60 for a whole game of that if you remake it from the ground up, but I want every character in the game to get fatals. I want you to straight up fucking Mugen this shit. Because God forbid. Okay. But no, that's going to be a fun thing for Mortal Kombat. They dropped the new handheld, which is just a Steam Deck with Xbox. Have you seen the trailer or heard anything about the Invincible game?
Nope.
It is a 3v3 Marvel versus Capcom style fighter. But it's built in the Invincible world, and it's going to be bloody and hard R. Now, me and you were talking about this. You don't know how... You don't like it. I'm waiting to see more on it. We are getting a Halloween game by the creators of Friday the 13th.
That's going to suck.
I want to see what they do. Because I want to see what the single player is going to be like.
They're going to suck a dick.
Blood of Daywalker got announced, which is an RPG vampire game. We're getting a sequel to Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
Silent Hill F, they showed gameplay of it, which looks fucking badass. They showed the trailer for Fallout Season 2. Borderlands 4. Obviously, we knew about that. We're getting a new Ninja Gaiden. And that's really the deep, like, the real big shit that we're getting. Rare 40th anniversary developers interview. I'm interested to see what we get out of Rare soon. Warhammer 40K. We're getting a new RPG, Dawn of War 4.
Okay.
And obviously, these are games that are like a year out.
Right.
Now, this one is not a year out, but this one I don't know how to feel about. We're getting a High on Life 2. Now, have you ever played the original High on Life?
Nope.
High on Life was a first-person shooter based in the, like, aliens taking over the world, that type of shit. But it was done by the guys from Rick and Morty.
I've heard about it.
And then the whole thing about the issues with Rick and Morty, the artists and the owners of it, when they had to change it, now they're making a second game clearly without them. So I wonder if it's going to have the same writing style. What are we getting with that?
Oh, who knows?
Yep. Dragon Quest 1 and 2. That's going to be cool. World of Warcraft. getting its final update. They are officially ending. And look, I wouldn't say officially ending. Sorry, they are launching one of their final. They're saying their final expansion for WoW. First off, how insane is that? If that's true. Like, did you used to do? Have you ever seen any of that stuff, like with World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Like what? That game is how old? Almost 30 years old.
Just about.
And they're putting out what they're saying is their possible final expansion. That's gonna be nuts. And I mean, that was the last thing that took over. So I mean, we have that. Gamescom was insane this year. But, alright, we got about 15 more minutes. Was there anything else that we needed to talk about, or...
I got nothing.
Alright, Captain, thank you for the follow. You got nothing? Well, then we will close up shop, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you heard, thank you for listening. Thank you for the follow. And please follow us on all social media under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually at F and Ronnie.
At Stuncock STL.
Join us back here on Wednesday as we dive back into the good, the bad, and what the fuck it's sports and sports entertainment and sports betting on the betting window at 8:30. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you like what you heard, tell your friends. If you didn't,
get fucked, stay fucked, cunts.
Tell your enemies, but until then, always remind them two different things. One, Cal Raleigh will win the ML MVP, the AL MVP because of his home runs as a catcher. And Bobby Bonilla be getting paid, and there's always a teachable moment. And hell, if you don't believe